What's going on, guys? Gilly Deltres here, creator of Under the Flesh Lair, Pistoleta, Galactic Rodents of Mayhem, and the Deep Dark, the self-published professional. And as I said before, not only am I a comic book creator, I am a comic book collector. So every now and then, I'll be definitely sharing some of my spoils in the crowdfunding game, right? Comics that I helped crowdfund. Now, I have a few here that I've had, and kind of one that just got in today. And so I just want to share, I think I just want to spotlight some great indie books and, maybe showcase some things that people might have, slept on or not sure that's out, but I want to kind of, if I can put something in the limelight or just kind of, show people some cool, awesome, top quality indie comics that are out there aside from my own, then I'll definitely do that. So here's the second issue we have of Jack Irons, The Steel Cowboy. Look at this cover. It's beautiful, right? And it's I want to say it's pretty thick. I don't know how many pages, maybe about over 40, maybe even could be 50. So it's a heavy book. We got the saddle stitch here. And very cool by Wicked Publishing. Jack Irons, The Steel Cowboy. This is the second issue, first printing. Pretty cool. And I'm just saying, if I saw this in a comic book shop, I'd definitely pick it up and flip through it. I mean, we got a very cool looking cover. The colors here are awesome. I like what we have here. We have Jack Irons, carrying a child out. It's very, heroic. And it looks like maybe some bad guys here. It has like this Western feel in the cover, post-apocalyptic. And it looks cool, man. So if we just flip through, you could just see this is great quality stuff here. The lettering looks good. The colors look good. There's something going on. FPN. Look at this. Look at this. This is really good stuff, man. Look at the colors right here. Look at that. Look at that opening shot. This is really good. This is really good stuff. I love it. I love it. This is Cody Fernandez. The line art, Steve Cannon, colors, Cody Fernandez, writer, creator, Max Dahl, the line art, beautiful line art he's doing, Steve Cannon, great color work, and Vincent Rush, definitely great lettering work here, and the logo is very good. Again, this is a top quality book, man. I mean, it looks great. So this is one that, I'll definitely continue to follow. Steel Cowboy, definitely like that. So the second one we have here, let's go to the Abductables. And this is another thick book. I want to say this is close to 58, maybe even 60 pages. This is just amazing. And I love Ebi Canales' line art. I love his work. And Michael Derrick, I just love this idea. We all, the abduction, trope, you get, abducted by aliens, you're probed all over the place, experiments galore, and just the fact that they abducted the wrong guy. Like, I love that. It's one of those ideas where I kind of wish I came up with, it's an idea you wish you had, because you just have so much fun with it. But I'm pleased to say that from what I read so far, I didn't finish it, but I read through it, and it's easily something I could see done, like in the 80s, like with Arnold. You know what I mean? Like, it would just so work. Even now, this is something that I could just see fun, as like a Netflix original. I totally watch this. Michael Derrick, definitely, I like what you're doing. Keep it up. I love to see an Abductables 2 or 3, and where you keep this trope alive where they keep on abducting the wrong people. I don't know. I just think it'd be cool. But, there is a cool supervillain in here. You got some great art by Ebi. It's fun, man. This is what comic books is all about. And I'm so glad that I backed it. And again, it shows you that you don't need colors. I mean, even black and white, with grayscale really could definitely move a story along. And, the art is incredible and the story is fun. So Michael Derrick, I love what you're doing here. Pretty cool. Let's go to Trixie Kane, because I think this one came before, right? So I got my first I think there was some leftover print of Stardust, and he added that in. This is Nasser Rabadi. He added that into the Trixie Kane tier, and I backed the digital copy. I wanted a physical copy. He signed it, and I appreciate it. It just looks very cool. I read the first issue. I'm looking forward to reading again in the palm of my hands, but I liked it. I liked it. So here we got a new story, Trixie Kane. She's, vampire hunter, I want to say. I don't know too much about her, but I know she looks cool, and she's kicking ass, and she's kicking vampire ass, which I definitely like. And this one came with some 3 cards, secret comics. I mean, this is cool, right? It just adds, a little to the world building here. I don't know who this character is. But she looks, she looks cool. She looks like maybe she's up to something. I don't know if she's against Trixie Kane, because to me, this is Trixie Kane, right? So, and then we also got another cool image here. What do we got? Trixie Kane, it looks like Brutus the Badass. That's another comic that looks pretty cool. I backed a digital copy of that one, not the physical. But again, Secret Comics, I like what you're doing. So let's take a look. This one here, now we got the binding here. So this one, I want to say it's maybe 50, could be 40 pages, 60 pages. I mean, I don't know. And we got book 1, Blood Reaper. And I like the vampires because to me, they remind me of those, like those beastie type vampires, the vampires I've seen. And if you remember, oh man, I can't even, the Strain, like the head vampire, he was kind of like, OP. Like, I like those type of vampires, they're taking it back to like, the demonic type looking vampires. So again, Nasser Rabadi, writer, co-creator, Sean Langley's the artist, co-creator Joey Turnage, great dude, also has his own book. I think it's a Boogeyman, and he did the letters here. So overall, I love the black and white. It shows you that comics in black and white have power, man. I myself have a Lovecraftian type franchise. I'm starting with J.L. Giles, and we wanted to do black and white because, again, we're trying to, showcase the fact that black and white in comics, like there's a market for black and white comics. And I think there's something about black and white comics that, especially for horror, for me, it goes hand in hand. I don't know. I think it's just something about it. Here was some cool looking art by Sean Langley. I love how the story's going. I'm sure Nasser's going to have a good thing put together here. Look how cool this is, right? It just slashes the face, right? Oh my gosh, looks really cool. Looks like a clown vampire. Reminds me of it. But I think this is going to be fun for me. Again, maybe a werewolf here. I love the fun in comics. Look what we got here. I love the pacing of the story, the panel. We can see what's going on. It's a good fluidity here. It looks cool, man. I don't want to show too much, but, again, this looks like a really fun freaking horror book. Secret Comics, I like what you're doing. Nasser Rabadi, I like what you're doing, man. So definitely at least keep Trixie Kane going. Comics Wellspring, definitely great. I've used them, and I'm most likely going to use them for Galactic Rodents of Mayhem. So now here we got Black Hops is another one that I backed. Timothy Lynn. And I just like the idea of, these animals, regular looking animals. You got a bunny, a turtle, and I think an otter that, it's a black ops, but black hops. Like, I mean, come on now. I love it. It's clever. And I always had a thing for rabbits. I just did, when I was 11 years old or so. My parents, we tried the dogs. Dogs kept on running away. They got me a rabbit. And yeah, I fell in love. It was like a small little cupcake sized thing. We got it as a baby, and that thing clung to me for the 12 years that it lived. And I mean, I never seen an animal that has so much character. So I have a little special spot for our rabbits. So especially a Black Ops rabbit, Black Ops. I think that's cool. The artwork, as you can see, looks really, really good. Who do we have on the art? Matt Weldon, I think. So we got some great looking visuals here. And this is also, we got our binding, and I want to say this is close to maybe, it feels hefty, maybe about, it could be 58 pages. Okay, this looks backwards. What's going on here? Did they print like that? Okay, here's normal here. Let's go. Okay, maybe it's a two-sided. Oh wow, I didn't even realize that. It's like a two-sided comic. Is that what it is? Okay, you got two stories in like that. Okay, I could dig that. Wait, does it? Okay. Yeah, I got to look more into this. This definitely looks unique and interesting. Um, yeah, Black Hops. It looks cool, and it's actually like a dual-sided, thick comic. It's very cool, very cool. Timothy Lynn, check him out. Definitely looks like a fun comic. Looking forward to jumping into that. And lastly, just today I received Downcast. Let's just get this out of the way. Boom. And this one is also a hefty book. Comes with a little card here. Good promo work here. Got a nice little sticker. Downcast. And also we have our little bookmark. Thank you. Sweetcast Comics. Amazing. So, yeah, Downcast. This is a cover I liked. We got a cool looking story here. I like the idea of gravity and how they're using that as a weapon, and I like the story when I saw it on Indiegogo. It looked pro quality. Oh, this one's signed too. Amazing, cool. Thanks, Clint. And so there's a mood to this book, definitely. This looks really cool. I like the color work. I like the pacing. This looks like a very well-written story. Very cool, man. Very cool. Clint Stoker, Downcast, awesome. Art by Ted Lehman. So maybe he did this cover. Oh, Ted Lehman! Yes! Ted Lehman does some amazing art. He did fan art for Galactic Rodents of Mayhem. And look at him in here for Downcast. All right, yeah. Go Ted. Yeah, man. So these are some of the books that I've helped crowdfund. I'm definitely excited to get into each one of these. As a creator, it's always fun to back books, and it's nice to know that there's a lot of people in comics doing some cool things, myself included. So definitely check these out if you haven't already. Support your comics, okay? Because again, we have a revolution to nurture and take care of. Anyway, guys, I definitely appreciate you stopping by. Support indie comics, crowdfunded comics. Let's get these comics out there, supported and completed. If you backed any of these comics, throw a like there. If throw down a comment also what you thought, what you liked about it, and what you're looking forward to. Boom, boom, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Later, guys.